Hi there. I hope everyone is doing great out there. My name is Viraj and welcome back to my channel Data Crafts. For today, we are going to solve a medium level SQL problem called count the number of experiments. For this particular problem, we are going to understand the concepts of coalesce, left join as well as cross join. This problem is quite interesting because when you solve the problem and when you go through the discussion and the other people's solution, you will find out that most of the people out there would say that okay, there is some typo or the question has not been properly stated. But rather understanding what the question is and what it has given in the part, you have to like understand what is given. Only then you could solve the particular problem. So yeah, let's begin it then. So the question has asked that we need to find the number of experiments done on each of the three platforms for each of the three given experiments. And basically, we need to ensure that all the pairs of platform and experiments are included in the output, even if the count is 0 over here. Yep. So let's solve this particular problem. We'll break down it into different logical steps. And first, what I would do is I will include all the distinct items from the from the platform column. Then I'll include all the distinct records from the experiment name. The third step is of course cross join it. The fourth step is we need to count each and every experiment conducted on every platform. And after that we are going to left join the cross join table to the original table. So here's the code. So first thing is of course selecting all the distinct items from the platform table from experiments. Then goes um hmm, then goes first I'll run it. Perfect, we are getting all the distinct items from the platform column, and let's give it convert it into common table expression because we would be needing it sometime later in our problem. The next step is finding out all the unique uh, items from experiment name from experiments. Let's run it and see whether we get the output. Yep, perfect, we are getting the output. Let's convert it into CTE2 as comma sorry hmm. Then the next part is of course cross joining the distinct experiment names and the distinct platform names, because in the question itself it has been stated that we need all the pairs of platform and experiments, and we also need to include those like even though let's say android have not conducted, like on the platform android there has been no experiments done in the section of sports and programming, but then too we have to include it with a with the integer 0 because none have been like done on that platform. For that reason we first need to cross join it. What does cross join does? Cross join is basically it generates every possible combination of both the tables. So I will show you how it is done. Select cross join, right? Okay, select platform comma experiment name from CTE common table and cross join CTE2. So it should work. Yep. So here's the thing, we are getting all the possible combination of both the columns, platform and experiment name. Now let's convert it into like a common table expression for the thing. You could also convert it to a nested query, but I prefer to like convert it into like common table expression because that is pretty like understanding from my part. Plat Platform activity combo. Perfect. As sorry. Now the next step is counting all the experiments done on each platform. Okay, so how do you do it? Just select everything from platform comma experiment count. I need the experiment, right? Let's name it as number of experiments as given in the output from the experiments table. uh, then the next step is, of course, we have to group by both these column names. Oops, sorry. Perfecto. Yeah, we are getting all those a number of experiments conducted on every platform. The next step is, of course, we have to join this particular output to the platform activity combo, and let's do it then. We'll use left join for that purpose. Oh, first I would convert it into common table expression CTE. I'm quite bad at naming stuff, but still. Count experiment. Okay, just bear with me because I'm very bad at naming stuff. I just possibly name it as CTE1, CTE2, CTE3, and in my uh note session I just write it down what I've done in each and every part. Okay, leave it. Perfect. Now comes the next part, that is joining the this output with the platform activity combo. In that sense, we are getting all the possible combination along with the number of experiments conducted. Okay, so how do you do it? You just include platform. Yep, I just need to include platform comma experiment name. You don't have to specify from which table you are going to include, because both the tables name are already there, and I am like so what. Hmm. So when you like add platform and experiment name from platform activity combo, it directly extract all the data from this particular uh, expression, like that particular SQL query. But when you are going to left join the count experience using, so I need to specify on which column I would be like extracting the data, right? So for that purpose I would be using the platform and the column name. Yeah, I would also be needing the column name number of experience, a number of experiments. Perfect. Yes, so it should run. Mm. So here's the thing, we have got the desired output, but the thing is that in the output query we are getting null in the number of experiments, and we don't actually need that thing, because when you're going to left join a particular table with another table, what it does is it includes all those values from the original table, and only those values are attached to the table A, let's say, that are common to both the tables. Over here you if you have watched, like if you have seen it previously, that just a minute, I'll tell you how it's common. Select everything from um, count experience. Okay, I'll just copy this output for your thing. Okay, run it. See, you could have seen that only those values are included that have the actual value. Let's say 1, 1 over here, 2, 2, 2, 3, and those values are not included. Let's say Android and programming doesn't have any value in the count experience table. That's the reason why we have been stated as null. So so in LeftGen only those values are included from the original table, because the original table had all those possible combinations of web and programming, but those combinations were not included in the count experience, right? So how do you deal with the null thing now? Because we want the output with like we want 0, right? in the output, not null. Null doesn't actually hold any value. Like it is not zero, or like it's nothing, right? Null is nothing. So how do you do it? You just use the coalesce function, COALESCE, coalesce function, and convert it into. So what does coalesce function do? Coalesce function will include all the first non-null values, and if there is a null value over here, and whatever we give a default value, it would like just give that output to the thing. So we are giving the default value as 0, and just name it as like num experience, right? Perfect. And it should run properly. Platform, just hold on a minute. I have done something wrong. Platform, coalesce function, okay. Oh, sorry. Yeah, actually case 1 has been solved properly, but when I submit it, you could see that most of the cases has been solved, like 22 out of out of 20 to 21 have been solved. Why 22nd case is quite interesting. Like if you see sorry, if you see that like 22nd case, like I have already included it in my case study. So over here there is no there is a like in the original table, a value has not been included, that is sports thing, and in the output we are expected to get sports record. But how is that possible? Like the question, like in the original table itself has not been included the sports thing, right? So you have to hard code the whole stuff. And here's the thing, if you read the given statement, what has been like given in the SQL schema, read it properly. Like experiment ID is the column with unique values, and platform is an enum, and same goes with the experiment name as an enum. So what exactly is enum is that enum in SQL is a string object that allows us to limit all the values chosen from a list of permitted values in a column, and those permitted values are like are specified before the column creation. Like if you go through the discussion session like over here and the solution, like most of the people would say that okay, like the question has not been stated properly, but no, it's not that case. Rather, it's the question itself has clearly stated that you have to hard code from the very beginning. You have to just read the given statement properly, what it has given. Like platform is an enum, so we have to hard code it. This particular thing, like the distinct thing, is like useless for that thing, for this code. You have to convert it into, like you have to include all those values, these values from the, like you have to write it manually, right? So I'll do it for you. How to do it, I'll show you. Perfect. I'll just cancel it out, and I won't be changing much of the stuff because yep. So just with platform, I'll name it as platform, okay. As I have already written it, so I'll just copy and paste. So select all those, select Android as platform, union all, select iOS as platform, union all, and select web as platform. So this would create a table with column name platform, and all these values would include Android, iOS, and web. The next step is of course then doing the same thing for the experiment name call table too. I just copy and paste, okay. Activities. Perfect. Yep. This was CTE and this was CTE2, so I just need to change it. Perfect. Activities, platform. Now everything seems good for me now. Even perfect. Yeah. Um. Submitted. Yeah. So in the output query, we have every combination with the yep. Where is that? Yep. We have every combination with the experiment count, including zeros and like zeros for combinations that didn't occur. Okay, and that's it. Yeah, we have walked through each part of the query, understand how to approach similar problems using cross join, left join, coalesce, and yeah, the last thing is read the question properly. Like sometimes it states properly. It's just that we need to understand it. And when you go through the discussion thing, like most of the people would say, okay, this problem is like okay, you need to hard code it. What the problem is like, how you're going to solve the problem, but no, it's not that thing. You have to read the thing very properly. Sometimes all the answers are already provided in the question itself. Reading is something and understanding is something that requires patience. So just don't just directly jump into what the question demands, right? Understand what it demands and what has it been, what has it provided. Okay, yeah, that's all for today, and I hope this breakdown made things clearer. If you found it helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more SQL tips and problem solving tutorials. Okay, and that's all for today. Be safe, be happy. Till the next time we meet. Bye bye.